Hey everybody, this is Brandon Chrysler here with Turtle House Home Builders, tailored homes built right, and we're at the project 3526 Craig Avenue, and we have done such a great job of getting this house in just 2 months now. But this is the part that's really important, is before you start working on the inside, before you start doing all the exterior siding, do you have your house waterproof and airproof set so that you can build your house the right way? So one of the things that's really important when you're building your house is we use a Huber zip tape system, but you got to do a good tape job. Now these guys are professional tapers, meaning you got framers that go in there and do the framing, and they come back and all they do is tape all the time. And so you see that they're spreading the tape on the different cracks, and then they come back with a roller and they roll. And the reason they do that is that makes sure that that tape gets properly pressed and sealed, and then it will not come off. Now as a builder, I can come and make sure that they're doing their job right because Huber puts a Z on there, and that Z comes through, and then I know they roll their tape. You see that we actually use the zip sheathing to actually create the waterproof and airtight area through the roofing too. That's a different detail than what you see on a lot of jobs, because when you're trying to create an airtight home, you want to seal all those cracks too and make sure that you're watertight from your roof. And this is even before we put our waterproofing down on top of the roof. So this house is just built the right way. You know, essentially when you take a house and you're trying to make it airtight, you're going to put more pressure on the AC unit to suck air in coming in the house. That's why we make sure that the house is extremely tight, put an ERV in the house to regulate pressure, but still you want to make sure that all your penetrations are the right way. And so what you can see is I just got done talking with our HVAC unit guy, and he's going in and putting in the line sets. And you can see that what we're doing here is making sure that every hole, every penetration has its own hole that comes out. And then we'll come in and we'll silicone and we'll caulk, and then we'll waterproof this area around each of these holes so that it air seals and waterproofs this area.
Building a healthy home for your family means that we have to pay attention to all these important details. So making sure that we have tape on all the control joints, making sure that we control where the air is coming into the house, and making sure that we deliver a house that's waterproof and airtight and controlled and allowed to breathe in the right areas is important to building a healthy home, because that's what we do at Turtle House Home Builders. We tailor the homes and we build them right.